Those protests have medical professionals concerned about a spike in coronavirus cases. This weekend, a local group co-funded by Sean Penn and Ann Lee offered free COVID-19 testing to Black Lives Matter protesters in D.C. News 4's Derek Ward has more.
It's not your typical event at the Howard Theater. This cast of The Concerned is here for a community-organized relief effort, hence the name CORE.
Our whole model is to go into communities and build them up to be able to respond to disasters.
In this case, amid the pandemic, they're helping ward off a disaster, offering free walk-up testing for COVID-19, especially important with so many crowds converging on the city for marches and social events where social distancing may suffer.
Well, we feel so strongly that the protesters are keeping our democracy safe. We need to do that, but we want to keep our protesters safe.
I am thinking of being involved in a march or protest in the future, and I think it's really important to know what your status is before you go to protect others around you.
It's 2 to 3 days from oral swab to test results, and those who come up positive get plugged into a spectrum of services like hospitalization or self-quarantine. The folks at CORE are no strangers to this kind of work, but they never expected to be applying these skills here in the U.S. They've done pandemic work in other countries, and some of these folks come from the Peace Corps, so they've got a background in this sort of thing.
Coming back from serving overseas, I just come home to make sure that, our own citizens are safe, our own citizens stay informed.
Testing sites are becoming more common, but there's another unique thing about this effort, more reason why community is part of the group's name.
If you look back here, we have 12 folks from this local community that trained this morning, and they're running the testing site.
And after the CORE team is gone, they'll be able to run the testing sites. We're still in the early stages of the pandemic, and more testing will surely be needed. In Northwest, Derek Ward, News 4.
And the results of the testing done today will be tallied and shared with the health department so that any COVID-19 hotspots can be identified. The people with CORE say they performed 100 tests in the first hour of today's operation alone.